Jesus tells us, pray always and do not lose heart. Why does Jesus place such importance on prayer? By his own example, he would often go to a quiet place to pray, away from all the disciples and various followers, away from the noise, as well as the other essential needs of the day. Why is prayer important? What does it accomplish? Prayer clarifies our hope and our intentions. It makes crystal clear what is important and what is not. When I moved to Kingston to work for DuPont Canada some 45 years ago, I was very much focused on my work and not much else. There were many employees that I admired for their knowledge and work ethic. But there was one man in particular about whom I thought the company would stop and actually collapse if he were to retire or left the company for another reason. But he gently taught me a lesson. He said to me, "Oh, they would mention my name once, maybe twice, in the first week after I left. Then my name would likely not be mentioned again." Over my career, I saw that actually happen many times. He gently taught a young, impressionable man a great lesson. Work is important, but not nearly as important as one's family and faith, including prayer. Prayer helps us to realize our true aspirations, the deepest longings of our soul, which we may have forgotten or have been distracted away from. Prayer resets our goals and objectives. Over time, prayer can establish the ideals that we should respect and drive out our own harmful behavior. Let's say a person has a potty mouth or enjoys nasty gossip and often says things that are not in harmony with or are in opposition with their faith. He or she may hope that this would change and stop, but it only seems to kind of float in their minds like a good idea. A good idea that doesn't go any further. When one articulates a concern, then it becomes more real. It's something that really needs to be addressed. But this idea becomes a concern, something to long for, a goal to be achieved when they pray fervently to God and say something like this: "Lord, guard my tongue from evil and my lips from speaking sinfully." Prayer does not replace action. Prayer helps for the right actions to follow. It's like a flashlight's beam of light into the darkness. It helps us to focus and step forward with courage to address things in our lives which need to change, and to replace those destructive habits with activities which glorify God. Prayer is not an escape from life, but a journey into the heart of life. We learn to take full responsibility for our lives. Our connection with God is most important, not our work. Prayer is the anchor of our spiritual lives. And the spiritual life is not an extra, it is the life of the real self. Prayer is not asking things of God, but receiving with gratitude and thanksgiving what God wants to give us. Prayer enriches us. It enables us all to live not only more spiritually, but more deeply, more fully, and more authentically. As Jesus said, pray always and not lose heart.